Watch the waves fall apart on the shores. Just enjoy the perfect white noise. It's just the way that everything goes. Better the devil you know. Must be hard for you. I was up in the top down view. I'm not really sure which upon the bar. Sure, I've seen your song. I'm humming alone. Never listen to the words that would say true in the faces in the haze and the mind misaligns station. There's only one choice left for me.
The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Knicks swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip.
And during this winning streak, the team has been doing all those little things, right? From the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time they take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
Hartenstein. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Now, Doncic, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. We're about 1 minute into the first. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Here's Brunson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Hartenstein. Doncic with the steal. Here's Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Gafford. And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Out to the right wing. Into the lane. And good that time. Gafford's got 6.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Left in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Here's Harden. And looking at his production. He averages a little more than 7 points a game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down lows. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. That's the report. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Brunson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And the wide open shot. From DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
Irving. Doncic trying to get open, and it's Irving missing. Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Anunoby. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clock at 4. Here's Brunson. It's blocked. Mavericks trailed by 7. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Back to Irving. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Brunson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Brunson's got 12 points in the game. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic with the bucket. 10 points for him.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Anunoby has the open look. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
That one good for 2.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Anunoby. Drops in the tray. Anunoby's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Brunson draws the double. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Poked loose. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Brunson. He takes it in. Brunson draws the double. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. This Maverick squad struggling. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The shot by Kleba, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, DA. Thank you. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Bogdanovich wide open. And he connects with the jumper.
The assist.
6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and lets you hear about it.
Brunson adds a 2-pointer. And again, it's New York.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Pass to Lively. That one misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the middle. Here's Hardy. Finished off the break.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Brunson. And the rejection by Gafford. Brunson draws the double. They swipe it. Here's the break. The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. One shot. New York call. Here it goes to move. It goes.
A different look for New York.
All right, guys, let's give a big hand for your D-Town crew.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout, timeout. Guard it.
Get up once again for your D-Town crew. For your D-Town crew. You know what time it is, your D-Town crew. Get up once again for your D-Town crew. Get loud, fans on the court. Your hot squad.
And the Mavericks call
timeout.
time here.
Guard it.
Timeout charge to Dallas. Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D-Town crew.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Exum, trained for 2 points.
Well, the rise up and fire from Dante Exum, something he needs to do if the defense gives him space.
Outside Robinson. Burks in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 22. Here's Robinson. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Brunson with it. Brunson draws the double. Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Brunson. Here's DiVincenzo.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
No good from Irving.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Brunson draws the double. Doncic with the steal. Washington with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The understated part to Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Doncic feeling it out. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half. And the Knicks with possession here. On the wing, DiVincenzo. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Kept alive. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Brunson, no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Brunson, good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
New York with the ball. Out to Brunson. From outside the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris.